Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. And we'll also give you... Big Daddy Boomer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Steve.
Stepping in, Jeremy Haskett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squares around and drops down a good one. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. In now, Aiden Helms. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting,
Big Daddy Boomer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
third baseman, Big Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one, and he is in there.
That was a nice stroke right there.
Big Daddy Boomer will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You've always got to protect up there with 2 strikes, but there is still a certain sense of distance.
Big Daddy Boomer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Third baseman,
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Carroll, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 5-4. So long, everybody.
14 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They let 8.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2. Luis Cabrera steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
At the plate, Sean Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw not in time. That'll go as a bunt single. Big Daddy Boomer set to take his first cut with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a gap to get that man on first. It's a chance to
Go ball,
score.
1 strike.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's nothing in 1. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into straightaway right. Cox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Lamont Suter will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
So far, that run still holds up as they lead the ball game.
Sacrifice attempt here. Boomer is up with. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, I did not expect to see this play today. It was a good...
So stepping in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. In there, no balls and a strike. Squares around and drops down a good one. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting,
Sean Wiggins steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Hit down the third base. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so their runners... Big Daddy Boomer has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. In now, Steve Hartley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Runner's on his way to third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 3-2. So long, everybody.
For the victorious Central. With the 26th pick in the second round, the Toronto Blue Jays select Big Daddy Boomer, a third baseman from the Central region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get to their pick, MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Big Daddy Boomer steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. 1 away here to begin the third. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Oh, and I think he...
Brandon Waterman will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him...
Now to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time out.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Greg Bunning will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, a lot more interested.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And when a guy is purposely trying to give himself up, you have to be able to take the out. You make an error like that, and that's going to open the door for a possible big inning.
Third baseman,
Big Daddy Boomer stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 3-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
batter number 7, designated hitter, Brandon.
So stepping in, number 7, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out here and a runner at second. This is in the air to left field. Ramirez is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game. Martin Bueno will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. A.J. Campbell will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
has to be thinking strikeout here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy in an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. Winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Mets. Grounded to third. Boomer. And he's retired 1 away.
Batting second. Designated hitter.
Big Daddy Boomer digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Ramirez, and he could give his guys an early
opportunities early in a ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the Joaquin Perez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
Big Daddy Boomer will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bright is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Joaquin time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Doug Bright steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Chop weakly to the left. Boomer. And he's set down 1 away. Big Daddy Boomer will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First and second here with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Where do you think they go from here?
I maybe double up and go back to another off-speed pitch. He didn't handle that one all too well.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off and get another chance. A pause and the 0-2. Down the way, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Got him. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this.